This is Flaming Tarmac, episode 33. This episode is dedicated to Sebastian Vettel. Sebastian Vettel, born July the 1st, 1987 in Heppenheim, West Germany. This guy, this legend of Formula One, all he ever wanted to be was a Formula One driver. Actually, at one point, I think he said he wanted to take up singing, but that failed within a week. But he always wanted to be a Formula One driver. Always. His hero was Michael Schumacher. Michael Schumacher. All he ever wanted to be is a Formula One driver and emulate his hero, his childhood hero, Michael Schumacher. The thing I like about Vettel is, we know Schumacher is not here. He's not dead, obviously, but he's not here. He's been away from public life since 2013. And Vettel, I know he was close to Michael, very close. But he has now taken on that kind of father figure with Mick. Everywhere Mick goes, Vettel goes. He's like that father figure. He's there on the road with him to make sure he's all right, make sure he's on the straight and narrow, to make sure he succeeds his dream. And I commend Vettel for that. I commend him for that. But I've got to admit, I wasn't always a Vettel fan. Not always. I remember when he was at Ferrari, when he was having that battle with Lewis Hamilton, which was an amazing battle. Probably one of the best rivalries in Formula One. Vettel versus Hamilton. Absolutely amazing rivalry between the red car Ferrari and the Mercedes. Absolutely amazing. At least there was respect between them two. Not like, I'm not even going to say his name on this video, but at least there was respect between Lewis Hamilton and Sebastian Vettel. At least there was respect. But when I really started to like Sebastian Vettel, is when it was at Baku. I think it was 2007. And you could see Vettel, he was pissed off. He went on the side of Hamilton's car and hit him. And then he done it twice, which I thought, I've never seen that ever in Formula One. When a driver gets frustrated, he comes over with his car and just blatantly hits another car. I thought that was funny. And then when he come out and said, oh, he brake tested me. You remember that when he said that? He brake tested me? I think that's when I started to like Vettel, because I thought he was funny. And he started to grow on me slowly from there. But you can't really argue with his accomplishments. He came into Formula One as a test driver for BMW. And then, before you know it, he went to Toro Rosso, which obviously is the Red Bull Junior team. And Red Bull knew straight away, as soon as they saw him drive that car, they knew straight away, this guy is going to be on our team. The same way Red Bull saw Max Verstappen when he was at Toro Rosso, they saw the same in Sebastian Vettel. They saw greatness in him. And before you know it, he went to Red Bull. And we all know what happened there. He had great success. 4 world titles on the bounce. Don't get me wrong, 2010, 2011, smashed it. Nowhere near him. Nobody could get close to Sebastian Vettel in 2010 and 2011. But in 2012 and 2013, he had to fight for them titles because he had McLaren, he had Ferrari snipping at his heels. And he managed to still do it under pressure. That was Sebastian Vettel when he was at Red Bull. And after that, They brought in Daniel Ricciardo. He wasn't really happy with the car when the new regulations changed. He wasn't happy at all. And then he went to Ferrari. He was at Ferrari for 6 seasons. He went there 2015. Car was rubbish. The car was rubbish in 2015. Then 2016, he got a little bit better. But it wasn't really till 2017 where he could challenge the Mercedes, which he did. I thought 2017, that Ferrari car was absolutely amazing. Amazing. But the only thing with that car is the same reason. It's not the new car now, the 2022 car. Fast, but not reliable. That was 2017. This was Sebastian Vettel's time to challenge for the world title in 2018. But we knew what happened in 2018 at Hockenheim. It was born just down the road from Hockenheim. This was his time. He was about 15 seconds ahead. The race was won. The race was won. But what happened? His engineer came onto the radio and says, "Oh, don't worry, Vettel. You can go a bit faster. Go ahead, it's fine." And for me, that cost Sebastian Vettel the title. He flapped it, he locked up, and he went into the gravel, and the rest is history. It was like since 2018, that was the curse. It was all downhill from there. So in 2019, you had Charles Leclerc as a teammate. He started out performing him. Vettel still wasn't the same, still making mistakes. And in 2020, it came to a head. They started crashing with each other, making mistakes, 2 teammates, but all the blame went on Vettel. By this point, I think Ferrari had enough of him. He was there for 6 seasons. He didn't win the world title. He was making mistake after mistake, especially at Brazil with Charles Leclerc, which I thought it was, I don't think it was Vettel's fault. I think it was a racing incident. And Ferrari chose the youth. They didn't want him. They sacked him over the phone. They didn't do it to his face, which I thought was a bit cowardly by Ferrari. They sacked him over the phone. And he made it public, which I would have made it public as well. If they would have done that to me over the phone, I would have made it public. You're damn right I would have. And after that, 2021, he was gone. He left Ferrari. And he went to Aston Martin. He spent the 2021 season there. The car wasn't really that good in 2021, but he was there to set up the car. This is why Aston Martin wanted Sebastian Vettel to set up the car, because of his experience. He knew exactly what he was doing. They needed him to make the car better. So in 2021, it wasn't really a good season. They came into 2022, and it seems like they've gone backwards. Mars left. They got a new team in there. Obviously, they're building a new factory. It's in the infant stage, but the car still isn't there. And I remember last week, it was, I think it was at the Austrian Grand Prix, maybe, or the French. I remember Vettel was getting interviewed and they said, "You're going to sign a new contract." And Vettel said, "Look, I'm here in F1 to get podiums. If I do not get podiums, the fun's gone out of it." And I thought then he might retire, but I didn't want to believe it because Sebastian Vettel is growing on me. I always know when the F1 season starts, he's always going to be there, cracking jokes in the media. What a character Sebastian Vettel is. What a character. And this came on Twitter today. Lewis Hamilton put a tweet out. He says, "Seb, it's been an honor to call you a competitor and even greater honor to call you my friend. Leaving this sport better than you found it was always the goal. I have no doubt that whatever comes next for you will be exciting, meaningful, and rewarding. Love you, man." And that was off Lewis Hamilton. And I thought that was a nice tweet from Lewis. But this is not about Lewis. This is about Vettel. Listen, this is the message to Sebastian Vettel. I know you're not going to get this message. I'm just going to put it out there. Thank you, my friend. Thank you for the great memories you've gave me personally in Formula One. Even when you was at Toro Rosso as a young boy and then you transitioned to Red Bull, and you won those 4 world titles in a row. That was amazing. And you are one of the greats of all time. And for me, you are the best driver that Red Bull has ever had. Not that jerk off what's there now, you. You are a great driver. And I hope when you leave Formula One that you make your life even better. Because your life doesn't end at Formula One. This is just the end of this journey. Your next journey is going to start now. But at least you can do what Kimi does. You can spend more time with your family, work at your options. We might even see, we might even see Sebastian Vettel in Le Mans. Imagine that. But thank you, my friend. Thank you for the great memories. And I will miss you. And I know the paddock will miss you. And this is my dedication to Sebastian Vettel of the Flaming Tarmac, episode 33. So this is Solo P1 signing out. Don't forget to hit the sub button. Follow me on Spotify. It's Solo P1 F1 Reviews. It's at the bottom right there. Type that in on iTunes and Spotify and you'll see my red logo, and then the rest is up to you. See you later, guys. See you later, Seb. Bye.